What's something you look forward to every single day? I live at a friend's family house. They offered me shelter after I became homeless, and every night I go to my car to read. I find that reading in my car every night before going to sleep gives this family a chance to get a break from seeing me, and I get a chance to be calm and away from everyone. They are amazing people and it's been so fun. I'm so thankful that they let me stay in their living room, but they tend to use it at night to watch a movie or have family time, so I take a chance to let them be and I get a chance to learn something and relax in my car. This is very considerate of you. I agree. Even when times are tough, you still think of others. We got a nice thing to do. My morning walk so I can listen to my podcast Smile. I might steal your idea. I need to start walking more since I'm working office job now, but I find walking boring lol. I always listen to podcasts while I clean. I work in the office as well and dedicate my breaks to walking. I'm doing nothing else, so I might as well get some movement in. I typically just eat lunch at my desk then. I actually lost a good amount of weight by just doing this. Walking is awesome. I'm a lifelong walker. I'm 57 and have literally no health problems. I attribute this largely to walking every day. Edit, a word. Getting home from work. I really enjoy that whole not at work time. It's especially great at the end of the week. I always walk out of the office at 5 on Friday thinking this is the farthest point in time until I have to be back at this godforsaken place. And don't even get me started on the moment I leave for vacation. Euphoric. Edit, made this comment right before I went to bed last night and now it's become one of my most, if not the most, upvoted comments. Ha! Hope everyone has a good Friday and can enjoy that maximum Friday feeling today, or whenever your weekend may begin. Also, have a tradition in a Discord server I'm in. Someone posts this every Friday and it gets us in the weekend mood. So happy flat fuck Friday, everyone smile. My job gives us 3-day weekends, so today was my Friday and I was so excited to leave today. I hadn't realized this coming week is Martin Luther King Jr. Day until the end of work when my boss reminded us not to come in on Monday. I don't think I've felt that happy in months. Lamau. Not working is great, but surprise paid non-work is the absolute best. It was fun working for a school district for a few years. Snow days are just as great for work. Changing out of work clothes and into pajamas. My pajamas are my real clothes. Everything else is a facade. I feel this on a spiritual level. I got married in pajamas for this reason. Made everyone there wear pajamas too. If I was gaining a family member, we were wearing the family clothes. Did the bride wear a white bathrobe? Wear whatever you wear to bed. Oh Christ. Uncle Dave is here, and he always sleeps naked. School. I always hated high school, and now that I'm going to a school that caters to my interest, auto tech, I can be happy going and seeing other people who have the same passion. Felt the same in college while getting a graduation in game development. It was so exciting to be able to talk to more people and work together on things we all loved. Eating. I was about to say dinner because it's eating and not working, and it means bedtime is soon. I always hate when bedtime creeps closer and closer. I'm actually getting anxious when I look at the clock after dinner and I'm like, damn, I need to get to bed in 1 hour. I like sleeping, but getting there is a drag. I understand this 100%. For me, it's not so much getting to bed as it is, the sooner I get there, the sooner I go to sleep and the sooner I have to go back to work. I think that's why I stay up later than I should. I know subconsciously that if I go to sleep, I'm more or less hitting the reset button on something unpleasant. The evenings are the only time besides weekends that are truly mine. Free food. Honestly, every part of my home. As the daughter of an alcoholic hoarder, grew up in a very dysfunctional and at times abusive household. It was always dirty, loud, stressful and unstructured. Now that I'm an adult with the power to control my environment and lifestyle, I keep a clean, peaceful home. My bed is made, my carpet is vacuumed. I get to hang out with my cats and a good book and not have to worry about the electricity being shut off or my mom not coming home from the bar or any number of financial concerns that managed to steal my childhood away. I have what I dreamed of having as a little girl, autonomy and calm. I wish I had this, but it will come. I grew up in a similar environment and I just want my home to be tidy and clean. I live with a roommate and he never cleans up after himself. For the last year I have tried to have him realize I am not here to clean his messes, so it has come to the point where I just let it go because he's a 24-year-old adult man and needs to learn how to pick up after himself. I can't wait to be able to afford my own place in a few months, so I can have this peace. It sounds incredible. Same here. Not stressing about someone coming home and yelling at me and knowing I can have a calm, quiet evening is the best. Same. My ex just moved out and I am decluttering the house. Little things like a neat cutlery drawer make me smile. My ex would get very angry at any noise or even loud voices. He would silently go up and down the stairs, open/close doors making barely a whisper of sound. It was fucking creepy. I can now thunderously go up and down stairs and even stand in the kitchen and shout up to my son that his dinner is ready. Now the house is filled with laughter and normal door/movement noises, instead of tension and fear. Getting home from work followed by the relief of not having to work from that point on. Mine is usually that, but with the excitement of eating when I get home. Edit, tonight was Aldi cranberry almond chicken salad, really good, on croissants. Yeah, but then you just get the rising anxiety about how little time you have left before you have to get up and go to work again. Fuck, being employed sucks. Saturday, most of the time, everyone just does things around their house and takes care of errands that they couldn't get done throughout the week. Then Sunday is basically pre-Monday, which feels like anxiety. Being employed does suck very, very much. Yup. I live an hour from town too, so half of one of my days off is just going there to get stuff I need for the week. Why the fuck do I have to do this for the rest of my life? What's the point? I used to feel that way. Getting through a day was the only thing it felt like I could do. And once 5/6 rolled around I knew no one was going to call with an issue. I've changed jobs and have so much more satisfaction and happiness now. If you are considering making a change, even taking the first steps of doing my resume and checking for jobs gave me happiness as I knew there were other options. Not just what you're doing but where you're doing it. My last job was a soul-sucking hellhole nightmare. I couldn't even sleep at night from all the stress during the day. Now I'm doing the exact same job at a non-profit that's only purpose is to help children, and I'm surrounded by wonderful people and have never felt more fulfilled in my life. The drive home after finishing work. I live over an hour away from the office and I like the long ride home because it gives me time to decompress. I'm also driving westbound, so I've been able to witness many beautiful sunsets. Edit, holy moly, wasn't expecting this many responses, much less any awards. Thank y'all. Personally hate driving west in the early evenings because the sun is blinding as fuck. Likewise, I used to drive eastward during sunrise, had to wear 2 pairs of sunglasses just to see where I was going. Lamau. I have 30 minutes in my day in between work where I just sit on a bench in this park. No phone, no earphones, nothing but just me enjoying the sound of birds and whooshing of the trees. Feel most at peace during that time. My audiobook in the car on the way to work. I used to love reading, but now I have kids and can't let myself stay up all night reading. This is my escape time. Going to bed the next night. I literally wake up and think I can't wait to go to bed tonight. Or maybe sneak in a nap. Bonus sleeps. Bedtime routine with my 10-year-old cat. She's my best friend. We've had the same routine for years. I call her when I'm ready for bed. She comes running and jumps on the bed and flops against my chest and purrs all night. I never want to live a day without her. It's a nightmare to think about. I make sure to tell her I love her and say goodnight. My cat is 18 and loves my 10-year-old son. Once the kitty has had his dinner, he'll chill out with us on the couch or lay on the heater vent, but once it hits 8:30, if he sees the kid walking upstairs, he'll abandon us and trot upstairs to his boys' room for snuggles all night. The way the cat knows the minute the kid goes upstairs and his bouncy, joyful walk up to his cuddle buddy never fails to make me incredibly happy. And the kid loves the cat, possibly more than his sisters. My 20-year-old cat loves my 10-year-old son as well. They cuddle together all night. It's the sweetest thing. And he definitely loves the cat more than his sister. Smiley face. My 6-year-old cat is a little shit that always sleeps between my legs and bites my toes if I start moving around. But I have a huge feeling that if my partner and I had a kid, Our cat would immediately mature and take care of our kid because he thinks that we're incapable of raising a small human. My cat sleeps between my legs too. My husband always jokes that it looks like I'm giving birth to him, lol. The booger gets a bit grumpy if I move, so I spend all night still and less than comfortable, but the aches and pains are worth it to hear him purring and content. 100% recommend Grumpy Cat Rocks for sleeping smile. Treasure every single second together. I've had 2 cat companions and they own my heart. They are a part of me. One has passed, but the other is curled in my arms now. It's a love you can't explain to someone, you can only feel it. Green heart. My cat is my bestie. When I wake up she mrrrrrps at me, then runs in the bathroom and waits for me to get my PJs on, then she runs to the kitchen ahead of me and waits for me to get my coffee, then she runs ahead and into the study so I can read Reddit while I drink my coffee, then I stand up and she runs into the bathroom for shower time, all day, every day. She always knows where I'm going next, and she purrs on my chest all night. She makes me so happy. Waking up and hearing my girlfriend say good morning in her sweet soft sleepy voice. I used to hate waking up, there were so many days that I would wake up and ask myself what was the reason I even woke up. Those days are long gone. My husband says Guten Morgen. First thing every morning without fail. We do not speak German. Been singing happy birthday in German to my family members for decades. I also do not speak German. I'm in a similar boat. I am not at all a morning person, but waking up to my partner and getting a good morning kiss and an I love you before I head off to work keeps me going all day until I get back home and get to see him again. Sleeping. For though, same. I think you missed a word, my friend. They just didn't get enough sleep. Why waste time say lot word when few word do trick? Working with my son. He's 23. I'm 50. We spend MF working together building homes. We laugh all day long. It's the happiest time of my life. I know it's finite, so I'm enjoying it as much as possible while it lasts. Edit, my alarm went off, and I've discovered that this has resonated with a bunch of people. How awesome. I've read through all the comments. I wish I could reply to every single one, but I've got to go to work. We finished the doors, so we're starting flooring today. I tell him how I feel regularly, but I will tell him again this morning. I love him so much. I need to start internalizing this more often. I read somewhere that when you're in a good moment, take a second and think to yourself, if this isn't happiness, then I don't know what is. It's really helped me to be mindful of the good things in my life. And I urge you to please notice when you are happy, and exclaim or murmur or think at some point, if this isn't nice, I don't know what is. Kurt Vonnegut Jr., A Man Without a Country. He ended every talk he ever gave with a story of his uncle that taught him to do this. This hits me 23 so much. My dad, 50, gave me a job at his company a year ago and always tells me how proud he is of me. Just before Christmas he got COVID and almost died. When he got out of the hospital he told me how much he cherished our relation and how it meant everything to him. It makes me so fucking emotional every time I read things like that. Fucking cherish. My dad and I were fairly close, but I moved away when I was 25. My family was the type that will travel to each other on an almost monthly basis when kids moved to other parts of the country. About a week after I moved my dad broke both of his legs hanging Christmas lights. Yes folks, those fuckers are indeed dangerous. As he was starting to recover from that and getting back to work he came down with Guillain-Barré and was basically a quadriplegic. As he was slowly recovering from that, he got shingles which we are pretty sure contributed to his heart attack. In less than 2 years of me leaving, my dad was dead and he never got to see the life I had made for myself as a true adult. Even though he never really got to see that life, when I went to his funeral, there were no shortage of people telling me how proud my dad was of me and how much he talked about me. As I sit here bawling my eyes out typing this, it has been 8 years and I will cherish those comments forever. Never take time for granted, especially if you are close with loved ones. I'm sorry for your loss. Your dad put up with a lot of illness. I can tell how much you miss him. He did put up with a lot, but he was strong. I will never not miss him. While definitely not the same, I am lucky to have an amazing father-in-law who is a wonderful grandfather to my kids. Is this your dad? I need an answer to this question. Imagine they were just talking to each other. My brother and I did landscaping together on the weekends. We used to complain about it, but after we sold the business I really miss spending time with him. What I miss the most is eating lunch together and riding home after a long day. We were remodeling my mom's house and the contractor disappeared, letting his tools behind. With no more money to finish the task, my mom and I finished the thing watching YouTube videos and just improvising. In the end I realized that was a wonderful time indeed. Those weekends of no stopping work and doing things for her home were great. That sounds like the peak of what life can be like. I do the same. I'm 49, my oldest is 23 and I have my 19-year-old son working with me. We work on houses as well. I'm also starting another business with my 22 years baby girl and my youngest son 16 years old doing laser engraving. It's the best time of my life. We are so blessed. That's beautiful. Savor those moments. My dad and I have recently reconnected and it's bringing me so much joy. Scratch his head. Houston, we have a problem. I felt kinda sad when I realized for myself, something might be missing. Yeah, I don't even look forward to sleep, because that means the day is over and I've failed again. At what exactly? Not sure, and it'll be mere moments until I have to go to work. I think I need to have a word with myself. Yeah, I'm at a loss too. I feel like I work to live and live to work. I have nothing I want. Taking my bra off. This may be a bit childish, but the moment when my girlfriend takes her bra off before bed is also one of my favorite times of the day. I stopped wearing one when the pandemic started, and even returned to work that way. Unless it's a bikini top, I fly free and will never go back. My morning coffee. I get a different coffee every week and drinking it is the most relaxing part of my day. Sometimes, I go to bed early just so I can wake up and drink coffee. Same. I had a Colombian blend last week. This week I got a black roast that is so strong I swear it's making me grow a beard. I'm up at 5 every morning for me time, which you don't get with 3 small kids, and making my coffee and staring into space for an hour is amazing. Sorry that the no more part of the username didn't pan out, but an hour of silent disassociation sounds nice. Lamau, I've had 4. Definitely didn't pan out, and 5 more. I wish I was a morning person instead of a night owl. I would love to be up when the sun is coming up. I love being a night owl. It's dark and cold and quiet. You have the whole night ahead of you. The possibilities seem endless and the night air makes me feel alive. The mornings are loud, bright and full of expectation. Work, daytime chores, more work, exhaustion and coffee. After work there are workouts, dinner, cleaning. At night there are games or books or hangouts. It's fun. Coffee is mine as well. I love to get a big ass black coffee with a little cream, put on a good podcast and chill the fuck out for a bit while I wake up. Quite possibly the only thing I consistently look forward to every single day. Yes. I set up the coffee pot the night before, every night. In the morning my husband gets up to start it and crawls back into bed while it brews. When it's ready he puts his robe on and quietly brings me a cup, sets it on my nightstand and goes into the living room to peacefully wake up on his own, staring at his phone. In between alarm snoozes I briefly wake up and take a few sips of coffee. After several snoozes, I need a refill and that's usually when I get up to join him. It's such a great way to wake up, I love it so much. Some mornings he has to just get up and go off to a job site, but no matter how early it is, he brings me a cup of coffee in bed before giving me a kiss and going. He's the best. While mine just farts me out of bed. There's a Czech saying when someone asks you how long you've been dating and it's long enough to fart in front of each other. Dutch ovening is a whole other level though. IBS must be like speed dating over there. This is so soft and sweet, sad face. To bring snacks for my older sister. It's the best part of my day. I ran away and she decided to help me. So I'm grateful to share food with someone who actually cares. It sounds like you two have a really special relationship. I'm so glad you have each other. Getting home from work, opening the door and hearing my husband say, "Is that mama?" to our toddler before I'm even in the room, then seeing my little boy's face light up, look to his dad like, "Are you seeing this?" And then he runs over to me, babbling and giggling. I'd say that's my encounter returning from work at least 3 to 5 days out of the week, and it is my absolute favorite thing. If you liked the video, hit that subscribe button for more content. I post every day and I'll see you next time with more stories.